Leprosy is a chronic communicable disease, and those who suffer from it are stigmatized by society and they end up living in colonies far away from the real world. The disease has an incubation period of between 3 to 5 years, and if left untreated, could cause permanent damage to the skin, nerves, limbs and eyes. This is a colony in Ogun state where people live with leprosy. There are a lot of elderly people here. Despite their being handicapped, they do their cooking and laundry. This middle-aged man lives in the colony in Iberikodo. He refused to tell us his name, but that didn't stop him from speaking about the disease and living in the colony.
Some of us here, a lot of us are old age people. So, as you know, this kind of disease, people are running away for the people suffering for this disease, leprosy. So that makes things worse for our people here.
According to a 1995 WHO report, between 2 to 4 million people worldwide become permanently disabled as a result of this disease, but this number can be reduced.
Somebody who has leprosy, once they start to take their drugs, right from the first dose that they take, we can say categorically that about 99% of the organism are dead. Those that you see within the settlement can no longer be referred to as leprosy patients because they've been cured of their leprosy. Leprosy is caused by a germ. The germ has been killed, but the aftermath effect, the deformity that people can see, some of them are things that cannot be reversed.
Apart from the stigma associated with the disease, their plight is being compounded by a large-scale encroachment which has seen about 95% of the colony land sold illegally. This has forced them to abandon farming as a means of livelihood and be dependent on handouts from individuals and corporate organizations to make ends meet.
Looking on the positive side, there's a lot that the state has a wonderful facility here, but also wonderful potential. And we've just been looking at an uncompleted building. It's an abandoned federal project, which is a massive 16-room training complex. And that is something that has been abandoned about halfway. It's been roofed, but no windows, no fittings, no other construction done. So that's the type of thing that the state is going to take over and complete, so that the people of Ogun State can actually start benefiting from such a facility. It's going to be used as a training center for training various cadres of healthcare personnel, particularly for TB and leprosy.
Government is trying, but we want government to do more for us, because we are giving 3,000 naira per month by government. You can see that amount is very little. We are managing on it, but we are begging government to help us.
Still within the community are some, like this young girl who suffers from Down syndrome but has not been spared from the evil of society. Despite these challenges, people in this community try to stay positive and happy, but they still need love, care and affection to lift the burden of stigmatization.